you did ICSE?
No, IGCS.
Achha, okay. So there's this 3 hills called Garo, Khasi, Jaintia, right? And Khasi is what Shillong is basically. Shillong is a place, and they have like the Khasi tribes. So they have like I brought a knife back with me because they
Yeah.
have the best knives. Like I'm a knife guy, and
Okay.
they have the most like the thinnest, like the most like you know it's almost like a razor blade,
Yeah.
and so much so that you can cut a pineapple in half with it because even if it's not a strong knife, it's so sharp that you can just
Wow.
like slice through it like butter.
Did you gift the knife to someone?
Myself.
Okay, that's
Why
okay.
would I give it?
No, I just meant to ask because even knives are bad energy.
Who said that?
I say so.
What if you're a chef?
No, it's still bad energy.
Like what if you're a sushi chef?
No. Some things just don't.
But why the
Have the
Japanese
frequency.
culture used to like a katana is a sign of honor for a samurai.
Really? For a samurai, na? Because
Yeah.
they do.
But even to younger, like to a young man,
To a
if
non-samurai.
yeah, it's a sign of. It's like if I hand over my katana to you, it's like, bro, like
Yeah.
tears would run down my eyes, and they're the most stoic motherfuckers who are like, you know, they don't fuck with emotions. Japanese people.
Yeah.
So for them, like this is a big honorable thing.
I don't know. It's according to Indian Vastu. in
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
case.
Do you believe in that, like Vastu and all?
Yeah. Everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever I can believe in, I believe in.
yeah. Why? How come?
Except the very restrictive superstitions which prevent
Like
you
what?
from, like, the restrictive superstitions, like very small things like not entering with your left leg and entering with your right, like all these are small things, so I don't believe in that. But again, significance is very subjective, right?
Fair
What
enough.
is significant to you may not be to me, but I believe in, like, everything has energy, right?
Yes.
There's
I
energy.
agree.
Even non-living things have energy.
What do you mean? So this like
Yeah.
this has energy.
Yeah, it
How?
has energy. So everything, according to basic physics, also law of physics, everything vibrates, right?
Okay, like
There's
that
atoms.
energy. Yes, that I agree.
Everything has atoms.
Yes, correct.
And atoms, it all vibrates at a certain frequency.
Yes.
But in terms of spirituality, like when you talk about that
Energy.
it's high energy and low, like vibrations, like high vibrational. Haven't you heard like yogis saying you need to be a high vibrational being,
I have.
and there's
I've
things
never
that have
found
low
those.
vibrations.
I think that's a little. I don't think it's good for sanity.
Not again, subjective. You feel that way.
Yeah, no, I feel like that because look like because you're my friend, I'm being nice. But I usually
You
when I
think I'm
talk to
psychotic?
no, I don't think you're psychotic at all. I believe in shit that might not be like regular people stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's a little more to like I'm sure back in the day they had logical reasonings for these things, but I feel now it's insignificant because back then they didn't have the scientific knowledge that we do now.
Yeah.
So to say probably like scissors, like doing this with like chopping or so fucking playing with scissors is a bad thing and all. I don't even know if that it's it's so stupid.
Yeah, no, so not about that. But back, I was saying some things are high vibrational, some things are low vibrational, like substances, right?
Hmm.
So you have to pick and choose what you want to keep.
In what regard?
For example, okay, in terms of activities, right?
Hmm.
Like doing yoga, running, physical activity,
It's
all
high
of those are
vibration.
high vibrational.
Understood.
Alcohol is low vibrational.
Why?
As a substance.
Bro, have you seen me after a couple drinks? Son, I
Yeah.
don't think there's anything low about that.
Yeah, no, but alcohol as a substance is low vibrational.
Understood.
Some drugs are high vibrational. So again,
Like
it all
what, cocaine?
depends. No, the organic drugs, magic
Like
mushrooms.
shrooms and all. Oh, how come? What's the difference?
Psychedelics.
So whatever
Because-
makes you physically and psychologically think and all is high vibration.
Yeah, and whatever makes you happy. But again, that's subjective. Bad things can also
Understood.
make you
Understood.
happy.
Yeah.
But when I say high vibration, I mean in terms of your overall auric. You know your auric space, right?
What's an aura?
Like this is your aura. Like
Or yeah, I know what aura is.
it's like everyone has a certain color to an aura. So there's an activity now. I'm drinking, so I can't do it. But otherwise, if you stare at somebody like at a certain space, and if you look around like with the intention and you ask like your guides and all to like help you through it,
I say you're
then-
losing me, buddy.
then I could tell the color of your aura. And the color of your aura signifies how you're feeling in the moment. But back to high vibration, I'll tell you why it's not entirely subjective, is because it's based on the overall well-being, like your health.
Hmm.
So something that like overall also makes you feel good.
Hmm.
It doesn't make you feel low.
Hmm.
That is high vibrational.
But how do you know if something makes you feel good in the moment and not like it's bad for you? Like
Like
unemotional sex is good
it's
in
low
the moment.
vibrational.
Yeah, it's good in the moment, but you feel great because you have a rush of dopamine and all of that. Makes you feel so great.
Yeah.
But in the long run, it's fucking unhealthy for you.
Yeah. Because sex is like a secret energy exchange, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
very
I
secret.
understand. Yeah.
So, I mean, so sex as an activity is very secret. It's very high vibration.
No, I agree with you. I understand.
It's very high vibration, which is why like I mean, but again, doing whatever without feelings, sex without feelings is low vibrational, is what I am saying. But there are also certain tribes and certain spiritual groups that don't believe so.
that.
They think it's just high vibrational in general.
Hmm. Sex in
Like-
general is high vibration.
Sex, because as an activity it is, you can't deny that. But we decide if it's, emotional or not. So I mean, I would say that, but a lot of
But
people
that could be
will-
deeply flawed. Like
It
what
could be.
even your subjective ones could be flawed. Like today, look, man, I'm a human being, so of course what I think about is not really true all the time, right?
Correct.
So let's say I think playing football is a high vibration thing, but what if let's say it's a low vibration thing for me? What if it is in reality that for me? So then your entire life is going to go in figuring out which is good, which is bad, right?
Yeah. But how is that a bad thing?
That's not a bad thing, but it's like you can never have a bird's eye view on this because you are you. So you're always going to think like you. So your mind is always 2 steps ahead of you.
Yeah.
It's impossible to beat your mind.
Correct.
Like I'm whatever you're talking about, I can understand that from a person who is from the perspective of someone who studied psychology. And I love human beings and I love understanding human beings and I'm very perceptive in general. So for me, these things, although are woo-woo-ish, when you say it in this way, I get it in the sense that I get the psychological significance of activities. Let's say about high, low vibration. That might be different. I don't fuck with that, but I do agree that things are good for you, things are bad for you. Some things benefit you, some things don't.
Yeah.
Like alcohol to a really stressed out person who works in a mill. Like, okay, let's say someone works in a coal mine. You're fucking done, your lungs are beaten out, you're fucked up completely, right? You come out of that, maybe that's good for you in the sense you don't want to fucking. That one drink is what makes you go back the next day. And you have no other way out. You're a coal fucking mine worker. It's a horrible job.
Yeah.
So for you, alcohol might be good in the sense that maybe a fucking drink at night is what keeps you sane and not want to
Yeah.
fucking kill people with the fucking same axe that you're mining
Yeah.
coal. So I get it.
So I agree. So I don't deny that. I'm not saying just because it's low vibrational, it makes you feel bad when you have it. Even I feel good when I have it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there's certain things that weaken your aura.
Okay.
So for example, now in today's day and age, everybody says vibes, right?
Yeah.
But what is vibes? Vibrations, right?
Yeah.
So they say, okay, this person has good vibes.
Yes.
When you meet someone, you instantly feel happier. You don't know them. You just feel happier. You just feel like, wow, I want to be around them more often. Why? Why do you feel that? You may feel like it's judgment, but we're always judging. Sometimes it's actually what you intuitively feel, right?
Yes.
So why do you intuitively feel that? Because they have a high vibrational. And where does that high vibration come from? From a strong aura. And how is their aura strong? Perhaps they do some things to make it strong, or maybe it's just in their being. They've probably healed from their traumas. Or how do I explain this? Okay, so someone who's recently been through sexual trauma, for example, they might be doing normal things like you and I, but they'll still have a weak aura because they still have a trauma at the back of their mind that they're subconsciously dealing with, right?
Yeah.
But once they've healed, that makes your aura stronger. So maybe sometimes when you don't get good vibes from someone, it's like they've not done anything wrong to you, right? They're kind to you. They've not said, again, it's someone you've just met, so you can't judge them enough to like never want to meet them again or be like they're a bad person. How can you tell? Because you don't know, but you still don't get the vibe. So why do you not get the vibe? It's because there's probably something to their auric space which doesn't align with yours, which you don't know about. So okay, so
No, I get it.
let
I'm
me
not.
map
I'm
this
not
out.
smiling because it's stupid. I'm smiling because I understand, but I tend to think of it from more of a
Scientific perspective.
yeah.
No, but okay. So basically, even if I just you can believe it or not believe it, that's
Mm.
fine. But things that weaken your aura, right? Like for example, momentarily it's alcohol because it's low vibrational, being through trauma, unhealed trauma. Instantly in the moment when you're fighting with someone, like when somebody's shouting at you, you
Mm.
instantly get anxious, right? Because those negative energies penetrate through your auric space. But again, you may not always. I think because if you think of it very scientifically, without auras and energies and all, then your logical explanation would be because this hurts you, right?
Yeah.
But I'm talking about this from a spiritual perspective.